that far from your head to your heart, but it can be lifetimes away and a lot of suffering in those lifetimes. Full steam ahead. But before we get into the heart, from the head to the heart, we have to make a sharp right from our left linear, rational, thinking mind into our creative, intuitive mind, which is the right side of the brain, and then straight on down to the open heart, the trusting heart, the faithful heart, the heart that is desperate to feel better, the heart that needs mending, so to speak, in case it's been broken many times and is broken again and continually stays broken because of our indifference to having the heart be a place that we can call home. That having our heart be a place that is our center, our anchor, where we have a love affair with the cosmic lover, with the divine, with the universe, with all of life, with each moment, with each breath. We have a broken heart. And I really think humans, most, are in critical condition at this stage of the evolution of the times that we are in. Lower vibrational times for sure. And we don't even know that we are in critical condition until we want to change one bad habit and we realize that it is so entrenched that it is not going to let us change it unless we are totally dedicated. We have a game plan and we're non-negotiable and unconditional and focusing on the positive, which will starve out the negative bad habit, and we begin there. We don't know that happiness, our heart feeling better, feeling love in the heart rather than having our thoughts yank us around all day and our irrational beliefs and our thinking minds, that we need to have this ability to have the heart be at least open and available to receive enough good energy, enough love, so that we can be happy. Otherwise, our whole happiness level and love level depends on the issue that's going on in the battle between our good and bad habits. Did you know that? Do you remember that? Can you remember that? Or have you forgotten to have a little introspection to see who's winning on this battlefield of life between the good and the bad habits each day? How about each moment? Because therein lies the brilliance that I just acknowledged all of you for being on the Love Force channel, for being here now, for going full steam ahead today, all systems go, full steam ahead today in total dedication, because if a day goes by today that we're still a little wishy-washy, that we're not shaken to the core, that our cage isn't rattled, and things are like, wow, what was that? I'm not expecting that. That's uncomfortable. I had my day planned. I was going to do this and do that. I'm okay. No, we don't go anywhere. When we're in that kind of mediocre complacency where we don't even know we're in that, just like we don't even know that we're totally taken over, our kingdom of our body, mind, heart, and soul have been taken over by the bad guys, which are called the bad habits. We don't even realize that. It's the same thing with mediocrity and complacency. Well, I guess what I'm saying is that whoever you know in your life that can help you remember, the game is on, if you want it to be on, is a really good friend. Maybe not a comfortable friend, but a good friend. And I hope you are that friend to yourself. I really do. I hope that you can kind of stir the embers and get that kindling going and then that fire lit. That you take charge of this today. No one else can really do it. No one else can inspire you to the point that you are going to really get on target for the purpose of your life, for the high purpose of your life. Because we don't mess around when it comes to these love practices. And the practices, they are everything to us. They are everything. Night and day we play our love games, you see. On the line, off the line. And I'm bringing this up because in critical condition, you need to go into ICU. You're on your way. It's a hospital. Can you hear the ambulance? That's you're inside of it. And it's taking you to the ER, to the emergency room or the energy room, and straight into ICU. Intensive caring unconditionally. By the power of your soul, by this universe, by the one who created you. Maybe we're going to stay in. I would highly recommend that we do in rehab, spiritual rehab for the rest of our lives. I'd highly recommend that you definitely admit yourself into assisted living today. And that is the assistance of the universe, the all-powerful immortal soul that you are. All right? So you got a little inkling. You got a little inkling what I'm requesting or inviting all of us to be about in this little stream we're going to have this morning is to assimilate quickly this morning. You know, if these words or this coming on this love station isn't going to help you distill the information, hear something by having an open heart and fire you up with a strategy that you might not have added to your already strategy for the day. If you had a little meditation and quiet time already, or will have a little quiet time, because without that we're cooked. You know, we're not going to make any progress in this life until we have downtime, quiet time, one-on-one time with our soul, and that's for sure. But you distill the information that's coming, and I swear, if an open heart, it has nothing to do so much with me delivering anything that can support you today. Although I would love to support you, I find great joy in supporting you. But it's how your heart distills it, because there's a higher force behind me and you that's delivering to you everything that you could use today and then some on this love channel. Besides your own creative way of stirring those embers and drawing in the downloads that are present moment, each breath downloads of mission possible instructions that are intuitive instructions for you to stay on the straight and narrow today, baby doll. And me too. Because we don't have time anymore for our limitations. Just a bunch of lies. We don't compromise. We don't have time anymore for our limitations. We don't have time anymore for limitations. We don't have time anymore for limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. So we're going back to the place where we have never left, and we're going back to the place where we have never left. We're going back to our heart. We're going back home, back to our heart. We don't have time anymore with limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. We don't have time anymore with limitations. Just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. So we're going One more round. We don't have time anymore for limitations, just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. We don't have time anymore for limitations, just a bunch of lies, and we don't compromise. So we're going back to the place where we have never left. We're going back to the place where we have never left. We're going back to the place where we have never left. We're going home to soul magnificence. We're going back home to soul magnificence. We're going back home to our heart. We're going back home into our hearts. Why I say we're in critical condition, because how many people do you know that live in their heart? How many people do you know that aren't totally in their head, including you and me? Still, it's no quick fix, my friends. It is a total dedication of a lifetime, maybe many lifetimes. And I'm just putting it out there that today, right now, we can rededicate ourselves, because living in the head is pure hell. Having your thoughts guide you today, reasoning through things, is not going to give you even one glimpse of satisfaction, of true satisfaction in your heart. Not one moment. It is a lie, and it is not the reality. Thoughts are just an instrument to be used by you, the master soul, by you, the heart on fire, by you, the one who is making determination after determination today. What is the purpose of your life? What is the goal of your life? Not later, not on New Year's Day, but right now. And the head is not going to do it for you. The thoughts are traitors. So, we don't mess around with that anymore. Not anymore. I'm just talking maybe that somebody's going to jump on this love train this morning, right? They're going to jump into the deep end of the love stream and really get submerged in the truth and just be fearless about the flawless mirror that is just reflecting back your greatness and reflecting back your light and reflecting back your potential. Every single moment, if you can stand just looking into this flawless mirror of your soul's perfect reflection of your brilliance, of your beauty, of your power, so we can get on what we've come here to fulfill. We've come here to fulfill our soul's destiny, to return to its oneness in spirit, which it already is. What already is here and now for the taking. There's a whole bounty. We can loot our soul today. We can dive into our heart of love today and love and love and love till no longer are these thoughts in control of us. Until no longer are we sad and depressed, No longer are we being pulled into doubts and indecisions. These are the treacherous foe that we aren't even aware of, that are daily running our lives. And that is across the board. Please don't take it personally. How many people are you going to run across? How many people are in your life? How about you, darling, that can live in your heart longer today than ever before? That can face the truth. Face the truth today, all right? And if you're like me, I love to admit that I'm in super critical condition and I'm, on divine life support and I'm in the ambulance and they're taking me to ER, the energy room, for some CPR. I'm already getting it in that ambulance. Core purpose resuscitation. And I bring this up only as a visual to help you realize how important is today. How important is this moment? How important are your choices? Because if we put off today what we need to do today in terms of our higher purpose, tomorrow is going to be, you don't want to know how many more times difficult. And if that doesn't seem so, then you are in red hot critical condition. If you don't think putting off what we've come here today in this planet, in this lifetime, to pull off the miracle of miracles, the upset of all upsets, where everyone's betting against you, including you are betting against you, and we don't pull off that happiness thing that we all are desperate for, and the love and the true heart satisfaction of pure love being in the heart, so that we can love inclusively rather than try to find an exclusive someone or something or some obsession to love selfishly. All right, well, let's see. Hello, Law Web. Welcome, man. Now I have a face, I have an energy, although I had the energy correct. Now I know they're one and the same. It was so great to see you yesterday. And Mr. Sozak, oh, thank you, Ike. That is a really great gift to feel that love coming from you, my friend. And it's right back at you. And we just kind of go back and forth, don't we? Like reciprocate love on this love channel, and we do it with all of us because we don't come here to listen so much as to receive love and give love. Because this is our love practice, this love line, which we hope will get stronger as you go about your day, distilling one thing from this stream today that you're going to take into practice. That's going to sharpen your soul, your sword, to slash away those demons of our automatic pilot that's going on in our life, in this hypnosis that we have, where we still are sitting on the friggin' fence, but we won't admit it. You know what I'm saying? We won't admit it because we come up with a juicy excuse why we can't dive in deeper. Why we can't do it. It's either, well, I don't have the money right now, or, blah, 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 blah. The world is hypnotized by the drug of blah, 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 blah. Oh, see, I knew you would get on today, Christine. I knew you'd get on. I know it's just technology why you couldn't get on. Someone else couldn't get on yesterday. Hello, Plebe Central. Thank you for holding the space over there in the UK, my friend. Thank you for holding the space within you, my friend, because that's the space to hold. There's enough going on our plate, on our plate, with the stuff that we have created as far as what is called karma, habit tendencies, the tendencies that are still dormant, that are ready to sprout if we're not careful in certain environments and certain negative conditions. We still have habits that ain't even active yet. So for us to know that there is plenty on our plate to keep us occupied in a positive way if we want to get engaged in this battle between our good and bad habits, which is the Bhagavad Gita, which I'm going to come out online on another venue very soon, that if we don't engage in that today wholeheartedly, well, we're going to get wiped out again today, if you know what I mean. If you ever wonder why your energy is low and why you just kind of, start looking with panic out to the outside to have conditions conform to you because you have given up guarding the heart in the greatest sense of the way, keeping the heart healthy, keeping the love moving through like we do on this love station. So, Plebe, hats off to you, brother. Clark, Honest, you are sharing your wisdoms with us, opening our hearts and minds and awareness. We have to take the action to cultivate the love into our day. There you go. You take the action step, baby. You take the love action step, baby. You get very specific what that action step is. So let's say yesterday you said, I'm going to have 10 little breaks today where I have 1 minute and I breathe 8 breaths. And I breathe in the love force and I breathe out and I release everything that's on my mind. You know, that's kind of strategy. People do this in business, their business plans, their goals, their benchmarks. We're talking about the ultimate spiritual happiness plan, right? So I love it when Clark says, I'm going to bring it into action. And specificity is the key here. The more specific we can be today, the clearer that we are on our little love game goals, you know? So today maybe it's 15 of these 1 minute timeouts where we receive 8 breaths of, you know, hope and trust and good energy and feeling that we're getting closer to the universe and it's more of a personal, intimate relationship going on there. And we receive 15 breaths today because we decide to take action today. Because if we aren't totally proactive, if we're not on the front lines of ourselves, again, we're gonna be unhappy at the end of the day. And that's a multi-graded kind of situation that unhappiness is. Most people are unhappy when they're living in their head trying to make decisions about only that the heart can pull off through intuition, and they just keep spinning and losing energy. So we all know these predicaments that we are in. So I'm just greeting you this morning to say thank you, because Mr. Sojek already sent me a bunch of love and I can feel it coming from you. Yeah, so, and who else did we have here? Hello, Siskin, welcome. Welcome. So everyone, send a ton of love to Siskin, because he comes on, greets this place with like love for everybody. Love for everybody. I'm sharing my love with you. Love is the bridge which takes us to the door of our hearts and opens it. Look at this camaraderie we have, right? Look at all these beautiful, this isn't us here. You know, we've opened up to be a channel for love to pour through us, right? The love force. So look at all this beautiful energy coming through your hearts right now. Love is the bridge which takes us to the door of our hearts and open it. Because that's the only thing that's going to open our heart is the love. And you might not feel it, but that's when you need to will to love. That's when we got to just use our will to love. And then that willpower will contact the divine love force, and the love force will blow down that door. It will just take it, blow it apart. And we'll be in the stream together. Hello, Maya G. Maya G sending love to everyone. Some of bad habits, maybe not too bad from another point of view, if you know what I mean. Well, that's all points of view now. I honor that you have an angle on it. Couple of joints while chilling after work. Well, all right, Siskin. Well, I only have one drug, and it's the love drug. But it's like a love medicine, Siskin, because it's organic. It has nothing to do with a substance that this world creates or laboratories or pharmaceuticals create. It has nothing to do. It's pure. It's invisible. It comes directly from source. So it's very, very organic. And I call that the love drug, you see? And the love drug is also a love medicine, because you're going to need a lot of little sugar to have the medicine go down, if you know what I'm saying. Because the love medicine is going to rattle your cage, rattle your concepts and paradigms, and it's going to shake you to the core, baby. Real love, because it's so potent of a drug, you know. It's devotion realized, understanding, goodness. Drug. I just made up that aphorism for the drug. And it's gonna just shock your system. This is why it's kind of a morning, at least for me, that we are shocked. We are shocked out of our mindsets. Anyway, all the power to you, brother, because love loves you no matter what. But I stay away from that. I spent 48 years, Siskin, not dealing drugs, not taking drugs, alcohol, clean for 48 years now, my brother. And I'm telling you, I got enough situation going on in my own reprogramming of my mind that if I put anything in to disturb that, it just makes it that much harder for me. But that's only me talking. I'm late to the stream. You're not late to the stream, Plebe. You're right on time. Prepared to receive an organic and only with love and care. Now, well, see, that's the best thing. I'm telling you, almost everyone we meet, everyone we know, is trying to analyze life from their head. Obvious, right? And everyone is trying to solve a problem, right? Everyone is trying to figure out really what it is that they want, maybe, or the right career, or they need, or they more love, or they need the right companion, and on and on and on, and we're missing the simple key. The simple key. There's one key. If you use that one key, everything will come to you. Everything will open up. And that is that the one divine lover, the cosmic lover, wants a personal love relationship with you. We're using an instrument called our head to figure out this conundrum of life. It will never happen. And people are starving for some attention. They're starving for some clarity. They're starving for a positive feeling. And if you don't use the key to remember your Creator, to make first things first, is that relationship with your Creator, and from a devotional place, from a love perspective. I love you. You love me. I love you. I receive your love. Thank you. And we cultivate the faith in that one relationship. That is the key, and that's the key that most people don't even pick up. They don't even want to use that key. And thus the predicament that we are in individually and globally on the planet. But I am here to remind you of that till the end of my days. That it is a personal relationship inside your heart with the one beloved of the universe that lives in there. And that is the only thing, as Clark said earlier, only love brought into the heart can open the heart. The love relationship with the one beloved inside the heart is the key. If that makes any sense at all. It will. Just absorb it. Just absorb it. Yeah. So how do you deal with negative energy when you're trying so hard to be positive? Well, you just keep going. You keep going, Play, with the positive energy, but with heart. And again, remember, we are incapable with our own resources, so we can try and try and try. I just gave you the key, my brother. There's a universal love support, divine love support system that wants to help you. And we can't do it on our own. So we can try and we can try. But please open your heart in a personal way with that relationship with love itself and do it together. Be positive together. And I love you. It's just a sharing of your heart with that divine invisible friend, companion, however you're going to go about cultivating that personal relationship, my brother. And I promise you, then you won't be on your own trying to overcome so-called an enemy, the dark side of the force, which is more powerful than us. The only thing that can help us get off the negative energy is the amazing grace of the light and the love that comes because we decide to admit ourselves today into divine love support assisted living. Does that make any sense? The quality we're talking about is humility. The quality we're talking about is surrender. The quality we're talking about is to surrender your weapons of mass destruction, man. And those have to be, because they are abusing your system. The violence that happens when we are negative, when we are ego-driven, when we are trying to do this on our own, when we're just in our head, are weapons of mass destruction. So those things got to go into the sacred fire that we always kind of talk about here in the love stream. When we build a sacred fire and we just surrender, we surrender our humanness. See, most people are trying to use their humanness to become divine. No, we need to awaken the soul of us that purifies the human, and we step up our vibration, and then we can feel the divine. I know, it's a lot to swallow. I told you the love medicine, love medicine is hard to take. So we have to put the sweetener in of humility, of just relax, let go. So what, big deal? As Clark just says, one breath at a time. We do the little baby steps, and we talk about that here too. But sometimes it's nice to get a big jolt, right? Of just kind of the bigger perspective, like the goal, our mission, why we're in the trenches, face to face with our personal enemies, our bad habits, our wrong beliefs, all the stuck energy. Wow, I take my head off. I commend all of you in a big time way. Thank you so much. So it's all about alchemy for sure. Christine just mentioned the word transmute. Yeah, it is, because we build, see, this is, some of you haven't been, maybe not all of you haven't even been to one of my love immersions where it's such a simple thing. We bring up so much joy. We see each other. We do some dancing. We have a good time, but we are practicing these principles, but on a joy level, on a connecting in a positive way, on a fun level, because I use the fun and joy as a real positive way to pick up the vibration, you see? So we got to do something like that one of these days. Right? We're going to do something like that one of these days. But anyway, it's all about that we have this focus, this total dedication focus. And I think you're kind of getting the idea of what we're talking about. Your specificity of deciding this is my love practice today, and I'm going to focus, this is my mission possible, because I'm going to pull it off with a lot of help from my friends, and I'm going to do that. And then each of us take that practice off the line today, and then we have this energy building offline. So when we come online, this is a community. We are love ninjas, and we stick together, and we're going to grow the love ninja army, because it's going to take an army of love warriors, to bring up the vibration on this planet. So thank you. Wow, what a morning. So we take the locomotion of emotion, because that emotion is just like always, it's always fluctuating, it's always changing, it's slippery, it's slimy, and that emotion, that just is fickle emotion, and it's just not even real, right? It's not. And we take that locomotion, that action of that motion, of that energy in motion, and we turn it into devotion. And then we call that the magic potion. Take the locomotion of emotion, change it to devotion. So that's a long line. Take the locomotion of emotion, change it to devotion. Emotion turn devotion is the magic potion. This is called this is the alchemy. We are in alchemy right now, because I do believe all of you have helped to create a high vibration right now. And our bad habits and our moods and our tendencies are going crazy. They're really uncomfortable right now. So they might come up and try to pull you back down. But we are a higher vibration, and we're kind of giving them a little bonfire, right? We're kind of toasting. We're toasting those bad tendencies, man. And they're not very happy. They're not very happy right now, man. We're too powerful for them. Yeah. So, yeah, he's so happy. Well, I hope it's contagious, that unicorn, that we have spread the happiness around. So, take the locomotion of emotion, change it to devotion. Emotion turn devotion is the magic potion. So we have a higher focus. We dedicate ourselves to those good practices, the positivity and such, and that creates the magic potion. It turns an emotion into devotion, which is a pure, selfless energy, organic, natural, everlasting, that is our heart. Alchemy. Take the locomotion of emotion, turn it to devotion. Emotion, change, devotion is the magic potion. Take the locomotion of emotion, change it to devotion. Emotion, turn, devotion is the magic potion. So now we can jump right on this love train. You won't feel no pain. Ride in pure devotion, no more commotion. So jump right on this love train, and you won't feel no pain. We're going home, not stopping at go. We're on a roll, we are going home, not stopping at go. We're on a roll. Let's sing it again. Take the locomotion of emotion, change it to devotion. Emotion, turn, devotion is a magic potion. Take the locomotion of emotion, change it to devotion. Emotion, turn, devotion is a magic potion. So jump right on this love train, and you won't feel no pain. Go ride in pure devotion, no more commotion. So jump right on this love train, and you won't feel no pain. We're going home, not stopping at go. We're on a roll, we are going home, not stopping at go. We're on a roll, we are going home, not stopping at go. We're on a roll. Each one of you have helped everybody individually and collectively, and everyone on the planet, if they had any kind of positive mojo, or they were just stuck where they are. There was some real positive energy coming from us, is coming from us right now, that is helping to move that positive energy into a more positive direction. You know, it's called mojo. It's called momentum. Hello there, Jesse James, watching your stream Playing with Children. Give me a good feeling. Well, oh yeah, we love the children because we are children. We are the pure innocence of children too. Well, that's great. I'm so happy to have the children with us, singing and jumping on the love train with us and feeling the good energy and spreading it around. It's going to make everyone's day. And you know, I was just going to say that it's all about momentum, my friends, right? It's all about this good energy. And if we feel it here, and our higher goal is to keep it going together individually, and keep it going and building and creating it to go worldwide, go viral. The good energy, right? Can you imagine? You get enough of us, right, Plave? You get enough of us, and all of a sudden it just hits this critical mass point, like the 100th monkey effect, and all of a sudden everybody's feeling better. So thank you. The children, they are teachers anyway. And we need to go back to that pure innocence and to stop being so adult. You know, we got so much head stuff going on. The head stuff is such a sham because it's not clear. It's not about love. If it's not about love, to me, it's a complete waste of time. If my heart isn't engaged, if I can't feel the good feeling, the good energy, the Shakti, you know, the prana, the ki, the energy, and it's good energy, it's flowing through me and it has love mixed in it, then I don't want any part of it. I don't have time anymore for those kinds of shams and scams that my own mind wants to play on me. So there it is. So that's kind of what we're about here at the Love Force Revolution. I'm so happy that you all find it a place to get rebooted, to get replenished, and to feel the good vibes, and to have some friends that you can come to and be with there. You don't have to deal with negativity, and it's just kind of a safe place. And then when the negativity comes on this love line, we all just blast them with love, because we're having a love blast. Would you be okay if I live stream your stream to my YouTube channel? Spread the positive. I believe that's okay. Why wouldn't I want that, Jesse? It sounds pretty good if it's positive vibes, man. It sounds pretty good. Because all I know is that I'm having a love blast. Are you, could you, would you too? So we can tell the people on YouTube that we're having a love blast, I'm having a love blast. Are you, could you, would you too? We're sending out an invitation to the world that we're happy and we love to be happy, and there's no strings attached. We don't want anything from you. This isn't we're going to be doing this for you and now we expect something back. That's old school, and I understand it, and it's sometimes can be very good. It's like a trade and a co-creation with people where what energy you put out, is you somehow are able to match that energy with a trade. Maybe it's not with the money, but it's with the good energy. We need to do that as peoples of this earth, When people are putting out the good energy and really sharing, and there's no strings attached, we have an obligation to match it, man. We match it, and I'm asking all of you to match it by, taking this love practice with you today and putting energy into that love practice. Don't just come here to be inspired. You got to make some action. You got to make something happen. That's the exchange, because this is a free stream. You got my rep. Energy cannot be created. Only share, Jesse James. You got it, buddy. We're just a co-creator, man. Source has already got it. It's a done deal. It's perfection, right? And all the cosmic energy and all that stuff. All we're doing is aligning to it and sharing it. Look at that. How simple of a program is that? Wow. Gotta love it. So, sorry, I'm having a love blast. Are you, could you, would you too? I'm having a love blast. Are you, could you, would you too? Come on, baby, let's love blast our world. Come on, baby, let's love blast everyone. Come on, baby, let's love blast our world. Come on, baby, let's love blast everyone. Our hearts are open. They're love blasting the energy right now. I'm having a love blast. Are you, could you, would you too? I'm having a love blast. Are you, could you, would you too? There we go. So come on, baby, let's love blast our world. Come on, baby, let's love blast everyone. Come on, baby, let's love blast our world. Come on, baby, let's love blast everyone. Couple more. Come on, baby, let's love blast our world. Come on, baby, let's love blast everyone. Come on, baby, let's love blast our world. Come on, baby, let's love blast everyone. Thank you. See, isn't it more fun when we're together? when we're together positively and we're starting to feel who we really are, right? We are illimitable joy. We are ever new happiness and joy. We are love streaming live. And we can help each other wake up to this truth, and it's much more fun. The lone wolf has a harder time than a bunch of wolves. You know, like a single warrior on a hunting party doesn't do as well as a whole bunch of you, you know? So we're not going to lone wolf this anymore. We're going to stay together and feel the power, because it's going to help roast and toast those bad habits that are keeping us from being more momentum on a regular basis in our individual and collective lives. So good job, man. Whole universe. Woo-hoo! Energy does not appear from nowhere. It doesn't. That's a good one, Lego. That's great. The first rule of thermodynamics. Energy does not appear from nowhere. It doesn't go to nowhere. No, it is everywhere. And when we can really focus at the energy, you know, where our mind goes, the energy or the chi follows. But this is a mind now that's connected in the heart. But even if it's just a thinking mind, all your energy goes to where your mind goes. And if your mind's going outward, it will take your mind. If you put your mind on anything but love and truth, it's going to own you. So we're trying to reclaim ourselves back. There's been a total recall of the soul. Being called back to the manufacturer of the soul, which is pure spirit, being called back. Total recall of the soul, my friend. So we're going to go back and have a total recall of that. We are this cosmic energy, right? We are this love streaming live. We are immortal souls. So don't mind the recall. It's the whole purpose, man, going back into our divine nature rather than being scattered out in this movie house of this illusion and duality, dream, drama of delusion. Ha! All right. Can I talk to you after the stream? Yeah, Jesse, we could talk after. Sure. No worries. No worries. I think you're going to be very famous. Well, you know what? Love is famous. Right? Let's make love famous again. Let's make compassion famous again. What do you think? Let's make forgiveness famous again. Jesse, how about loving kindness? Let's make it famous again. Let's make that good old-fashioned value respect. Let's make it famous, Jesse. I love it. I love it, kind sir. That is exactly the point. I want to love blast everyone, the elderly and the children. Exactly. Exactly. We are all connected like this. The elderly, the children, the good, the bad, and the ugly, those are just external symptoms, temporary. We get caught up, we forget. There's some ignorance involved there, but we are going to be only temporary in those states of consciousness. But listen, we can expedite now. The more we bring the light and love into our hearts and shining through, the faster it is for the people who are really in pure hell in their minds, pure hell in their negative actions, pure hell in the loss of hope, right? We can help out. See, it's the power of love. Love conquers all. Woo! Love conquers all. So we're going to end with this song this morning. I'm a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating my splendor to the whole wide world. That kind of fits our feeling, isn't it? See, look at this. Really, Lego, everybody who's come on. Zonox, thank you so much. You have no idea how much, when each of us contribute that best side of ourselves to the whole collective, how powerful that is. That's called team. We don't have to do great things. You know, as Mother Teresa said, not everyone's going to be able to do great things, but you can do little things with great love. We can do the little things, like being here right now with great love. And we become a glorious sun. We're a glorious sun. Magnificent love. radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. Sing with me now, okay? We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We are love streaming light. It's just who we are. We are love streaming light, and it's just what we do. We're the Love Force Revolution, really, right? We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We are love streaming light, and it's just who we are. We are love streaming light, and it's just what we do. One more round. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole wide world. We are love streaming light, and it's just who we are. We are love streaming light, and it's just what we do. We're a glorious sun, magnificent love, radiating our splendor to the whole world. All of us together. That's the power. Together to get her love. Together. We are one in that love. We are the love force. We are one with the infinite. We are one with the eternal light. Wow. Great good news, isn't it? So we celebrate. In the Love Force Revolution, we're celebrating life. And we're here to help each other when we're really down and out or anywhere in between. We help people to know that it is okay. Everything's going to be all right. We love you. We are a friend. We are unconditionally true. Wow. Thank you, everybody. We're just getting started, right? We're just getting started. We're just reawakening. We've been asleep for a few hundred lifetimes or so. It's all right. It's just going to make the wake-up process that much more enjoyable. Wow. Really? Oh, wow. It's the awe and the wonder effect. It's a Discord channel for the chosen ones only. No, I just haven't really got that going. Well, we get that one going too, Sojek. Some people found a way to get on. I had some people get on the Discord channel. So, and I don't have my helper anymore with all the tech. I'm not a techie guy. I'm just a love streamer. So you help me with that, Mr. Sosek, and we can get the Discord going, right? I need an assistant here. A techie. Oh, I don't have Vertigo on here. He's from the Ukraine. Oh, our love to Vertigo over there in the Ukraine today. Does he have a Discord channel? Well, we'll talk offline, Jesse. I want to sign off on everybody. And, Yeah, send me a message, Jesse. We could talk there. I think that's how it goes. Hey, much love, everybody. Thanks for all your love blasting. Honestly, thanks for who you are. Thanks for creating good mojo, good shakti, good energy, and prana, and love and light. And that's the hard part, is to get it going. And once we're in the flow, we don't stop. No looking back. We're going to burn the boats. And we're going to toast the bad habits with our high vibration and all this beautiful love and light. So thank you, everybody. We'll do this again soon. All right. Twitch.tv Love Force Revolution. Ha! All right, Jesse. I guess the bot just did that. All right. Much love and light. Thank you for streaming again today. I felt rather negative when I joined, but you really made me feel better. There's the whole point, Blade. There it is. Less times this times everyone in the world, when we all keep gathering and building this love and this light and this true brotherhood and sisterhood and harmony and respect and understanding and forgiveness and compassion, that will be felt by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of billions. Why not? Why not? Love you. We're the Love Force Revolution.